Hi everyone, let's solve some systems with bigger equations, and the ones that I have selected this time are these two. So we're going to solve the first one together, and I'm going to ask you to attempt doing the next one on your own. As you can see here, the equations look a little bit bigger, nothing to be afraid of. We just need to simplify them first before starting to solve the system. So as you can imagine here, we will have to expand 3 in x plus 2, and the first equation will turn to 3x plus 6. And then we have minus, you can open up brackets here. You can think of having a coefficient of -1 that is multiplying every term, or you can think that whenever there is a minus before brackets, the signs of the terms will switch to opposite. And you can see that y is positive will become negative, 7 is positive will become -7 equals -1. So the second equation, same idea. So we're expanding 5 into x plus 1, and that would be 5x plus 5. And then we're expanding 4 into y minus 3. So 4y minus 12 equals -24. We have a little bit more work to do because remember, we want to write all the equations in the form ax plus by equals c before starting to solve the system. So we're going to keep the x and the y on the left side, so 3x minus y. And we're going to take on the other side all the numbers. So -1 is already on the right side. Now, plus 6 minus 7 will make -1. When you take them to the other side, makes a +1. If you want to do this in step-by-step format, this is what it's going to look like. So 6 will become -7, negative will become a positive. Now, next we have 5x and 4y, which will sit on the left side. And on the right side, we already have the -24, which will stay here unchanged. But +5 will come to the other side as a -5. And a -12 will come to the other side as a +12. And here goes our system again. And one last step to make the equations in the ax plus by equals c form. We have 3x minus y equals -7 plus 7, that's a 0. And 5x plus 4y equals, so we have -24 and a 12, -12 minus 7, -17. And you can use the calculator for it. Now, I'm going to choose substitution method in this case just because I have a y term with coefficient of -1. So I'm going to call this first equation the equation A, and the second one equation B. And we are going to get to work with equation A. We'll isolate y from it. So I think it's easier to isolate y by taking -y to the other side. So 3x equals y, or you can say y equals 3x. And we're going to take this y value from the first equation, substitute it into the second, because at the point of intersection, the y values will be the same. So in the second equation right here, we're going to start off with 5x plus 4. Instead of y, we're going to write the equivalent of it, which is 3x, and then equals -17. Solve the equation for x. As you can see, that's the only variable in the equation. And we'll have 5x. I think I have to make a little bit of room here. So one very long second in here. All right. So here we go. We have 5x plus 12x equals -17. I like what I see in here. The answer seems to be an integer. So x equals -17 over 17, or -1. So with the x value found now of -1, I am going to determine the value of y. And for this, I'm simply going to go back to my equation A, 3 times -1. That makes y equal to -3. So the solution to this system will be x equals -1 and y equals -3. So I encourage you to try this on your own. I'm going to continue solving it so you can follow. But I know that you can do this on your own, and it's more fun when you do this on your own. So we're going to start off by expanding and simplifying. So this is simple expansion, just like we have done a million times. So we're going to go 2x minus 8, 5y plus 5 equals 8. Now here we have 3x minus 3. Here you have negative 2y plus 4 equals negative 11. Let's do a little bit more work to it. So we're going to keep the x and the y terms on the left side. So 2x plus 5y equals 8 is already on the right side. We're going to bring this negative 8, make it a positive because it is switching sides. And this positive 5 going to the other side will become a negative. Now here we have 3x and negative 2y. They will stay where they are on the left. Negative 11 is already here. Negative 3 will go to the other side to become positive 3. And positive 4 will go to the other side to become negative 4. So one more step, we have 2x plus 5y equals 16 minus 5 is 11. And 3x minus 2y equals, so negative 11, negative 4, negative 15 plus 3, negative 12. Now we have to make a decision what variable we want to eliminate. I wouldn't go for substitution because all these coefficients are different than 1 or negative 1. They will give me trouble, bring more fractions, so no thank you. I am going to eliminate the variable x. I chose x because the coefficients are 2 and 3. They're smaller than 5 and 2. I like to work with small numbers, and that's not a secret. Okay, so 2 and 3, lowest common multiple is going to be equal to 6. And that means I'll multiply here by 3 and here by 2. Remember to multiply every single term. Don't forget, even the one that is on this side. Multiply every single term here as well. Don't forget, even this number that is on the right side. Now, we're going to rewrite the equations. 6x plus 15y equals 33. And then 6x minus 4y equals negative 24. Ready to eliminate this time because the coefficients are exactly the same. We will eliminate by subtraction. So subtract the equations. We have 6x minus 6x plus 15y and then minus negative 4y and 33 minus negative 24. So 6x minus 6x means no x. 15y minus negative 4y, these two will make a positive. I'm going to write it, take an extra step, so why not? And 33, the two minuses here will make a plus 24. So that will give us 19y equals 3 to 5, 57. Divide by 19 both sides, we get y equal to 3. So if y equals 3, that will help us find the value of x using either equation, obviously. So 2x plus 5y equals 11. I'm using the equation A. And substitute y now by 3. 2x plus 15 equals 11. 2x equals 11 minus 15 or negative 4, which makes x equal to negative 4 over 2 or negative 2. We got x as well, which means we got the entire solution of x equals negative 2, y equals positive 3. And this is how we solve these more complicated or bigger equations. So the last one is a thinking question that I prefer to explain in a separate video. So I hope everything made sense. Keep practicing. You have a lot of practice questions attached to your lesson. And I would suggest you do the indicated exercises. If this is too much, just do every other question in each of them and it should be good. Thank you for learning with me, and bye for now.